Hello, I'm Ethan. Welcome back to the Unknown Files. Last time, a documentary crew entered a forgotten village hidden deep inside an ancient forest. They were never seen again. Only their cameras remained. But that wasn't the only thing investigators discovered. Hidden beneath the damaged equipment, they found something much older, an old videotape. Nobody knew who recorded it. Until now. This is file number 2, the first tape. Three weeks after the mysterious disappearance of the documentary crew, the forgotten village was sealed off by the authorities. Every camera, backpack, and personal belonging was carefully collected as evidence. Investigators believed they would finally discover the truth hidden inside the recovered recordings. Most of the recovered memory cards had been completely destroyed. Water damage, corrupted files, and broken storage devices left investigators with almost nothing. Just as hope began to disappear, someone discovered an old black videotape hidden beneath a broken floorboard inside one abandoned house. The tape looked far older than the missing crew's equipment. There were no labels, no dates, and no names. Only one faded symbol had been scratched into the plastic casing. Nobody recognized its meaning, but everyone in the room agreed on one thing. Someone had desperately tried to hide it. The investigators carefully inserted the old videotape into a restored VHS player. The screen remained black for several seconds before a distorted image slowly appeared. Static lines flickered across the screen as the recording struggled to come back to life. Whatever was stored on that tape had remained hidden for decades, waiting for someone to watch it again. The recording finally stabilized. It revealed the same forgotten village, but everything looked different. The houses were intact. The streets were clean, and smoke slowly rose from the rooftops. This wasn't an abandoned village anymore. It was alive. Somehow, the tape was showing the village exactly as it had existed many years before it was forgotten. As the tape continued playing, something unusual happened. The camera briefly lost focus before recovering. At first, nothing seemed different. But when investigators replayed the same moment in slow motion, they noticed a dark figure standing between two houses. It appeared for less than a second, and then completely vanished. Curious, the investigators examined every frame of the recording. The strange figure never appeared in the same place twice. Sometimes it stood near a tree, sometimes beside a house, and sometimes at the end of an empty street. It never moved while the camera was recording. Yet somehow, it was always closer than before. The footage continued as if nothing was wrong. Children played beside the old well, merchants walked through the market, and smoke drifted from the rooftops. Nobody reacted to the dark figure. It was as though the entire village had accepted its presence. Or perhaps they simply couldn't see it at all. The tape suddenly became unstable. The image flickered several times before changing to a different camera angle. This time, someone was secretly filming the documentary crew from inside one of the abandoned houses. The camera remained perfectly still, quietly watching their every move without being noticed. Investigators replayed the footage again and noticed something impossible. The hidden camera had been recording from inside a house that had been abandoned for decades. According to official records, nobody had entered that building before the documentary crew arrived. Then a question echoed through the room. if nobody was inside the house, who was holding the camera? As the investigators continued watching the tape, something unusual happened. The hidden camera slowly turned toward an old wooden mirror inside the abandoned house. For a brief moment, the reflection revealed someone standing behind the camera. Before anyone could identify the figure, the image distorted violently, and the reflection disappeared. Suddenly, the videotape stopped. The television filled with loud static before restarting on its own. But this time, the footage was different. The village was completely abandoned again. The streets were empty, the houses were broken, and thick fog covered every corner. Yet one thing remained exactly the same. The dark figure was still standing in the distance. The investigators paused the final frame and zoomed in, hoping to identify the mysterious figure. As the image became clearer, silence filled the room. Standing beside the 4 missing crew members was a 5th person, dressed in black, holding an old leather file. No one recognized the face. No one remembered filming him. But written across the cover of the file were 2 words: Unknown Files. Before anyone could react, the television suddenly switched off by itself. The room fell into complete darkness. Every recording tells a story, but sometimes the recording is only the beginning. Someone was watching them long before they entered the village, and now someone is watching us. I'll open the next file very soon. Until then, stay away from places that history refuses to remember. I'm Ethan, and this has been The Unknown Files.